Good day, sir.
Day to you.
How's it going?
Excellent. Thank you for asking.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Were you told?
Like we're just getting into it, hey? Like there's no preamble to this one.
No. Well, I thought you had to go.
All
I'm being succinct.
right, sorry,
I'm
continue.
getting to it. What do you want to talk about? No, what do you want to talk about?
Moo went bankrupt. You're not gonna be able to get vacuums. Just so you know.
Roomba?
A little
Yeah, I thought you said Roomba.
Roomba
Roomba.
company filed for bankruptcy today.
Oh, interesting. Was it you who was talking about the two Roombas salsa dancing?
No. No.
What? It wasn't
What
you?
kind of old candy hallucination is that?
No, just recently somebody
I think
brought over and like their Roomba to somebody else's Roomba, and they were
I
like,
remember hearing it, but I didn't say it. That might have been a Maya story.
just recently, just within like a couple
Yeah,
of
no,
days. Okay, but you were there.
I was there, but I
I'm
didn't
not
say it.
making it up.
No,
I'm
you're not
not.
making it.
Yeah.
It happened. We think. Who knows?
Were they effective? Like, were they?
Yeah, they're fine.
I see those like automated floor cleaners like in airports and stuff like that, but it just kind of seems to go nilly-willy anywhere. Because as soon as
Program.
somebody, like, if you go close to it, it just rediverts a different
But
direction.
it'll come back. It works on a grid. You can get those for your lawn, hey? Programmable lawnmowers, and you just set it up and they just come out and zzz, and you're done.
My dad should have done that. I hated mowing the lawn, and he wanted it perfect,
Yeah.
perfect, diagonal, perfect. And I could never get it right. So I think grade eight, yeah, I'm pretty sure because we lived on the army base then. I just did crazy eights all over it. And he never asked me to do the lawn again.
Yes. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I used to love cutting the lawn when it was my parents.
I wouldn't mind it if it was a one and done thing and
You
didn't
mean
get,
cut every week?
well, no,
Oh,
but instead of like, I missed this corner or this one wasn't perfectly even or perfectly
I
diagonal.
didn't care about that. You didn't care about that at all.
That's good. Like my dad was perfect, like dark line, dark line, light line, perfect diagonal.
Was it always the same one? Like same direction every time?
I don't know about
You're not
that.
supposed to do that. You're supposed to alter it.
I don't
It's
know.
healthier for the blades of grass if you change it up.
Look at you being all knowledgeable.
Dude, Nick and I used to have a competition for whose yard was better. And then I had kids and they robbed me
I
of
was
all the
gonna say
time and
what
motivation.
happened because that clearly that's not a
Well,
thing
we got a
anymore.
house that has pine cones and pine trees everywhere.
That's true.
They kill everything.
That's true. We
Yeah.
have a tiny yard. For three big dogs, we have a tiny yard.
Yeah, that's not the yard's fault. That's not the yard's fault. The yard was great for decades before we moved in here. And then we brought three lumbering fools into the fold.
And it's funny because when we had half an acre,
No dogs.
no dogs. That would have been awesome for those
It would have
dogs.
been amazing, except we would have lost Winnie every day in that far corner that where it dipped down. She'd been gone on the highway all the time.
Well, obviously we would have fenced it in.
Would we?
Yeah.
50-50 if we would have got around to it.
There's no way she could get her big Bernese butt under that fence.
No, but she can dig.
That's true.
Do you know how I know?
How
She's dug up the dog run multiple times.
is she?
Yeah.
Is she worse than Pepper?
Yeah. Yeah, because she'll chew whatever's underneath it then.
Which dog got into the neighbor's yard?
Sunny.
Is that Sunny?
Yeah, like 3 months after we got her, I had to walk over there and carry that dum-dum.
She's humongous. Like, how did she ever
She
fit?
wasn't then, though. Remember, she was tiny.
She had huge hips, though.
No, but she was still, when we brought her home, she was skinny because she was so malnourished.
Hmm.
And then she realized she's got the best thing going here, and she now can't fit through small spaces.
She's not thin at all anymore.
No,
She's a
she
big
is living
shot.
her best life. She's perfect, and there's nothing wrong with her.
Polar bear.
That's fine. I just wish she'd stop barking at me.
Is she?
So, yeah, every time I walk in the house now, she barks, and then she realizes it's me, and you can literally see it on her face. She's like, yeah, oh, and then she's like, runs and gets a toy to try and say sorry to me every time.
Winnie's starting to bring toys. She's so cute. I can't believe I love her more every single day. I didn't think I could love a dog so much. I mean, I love the other two, but every day I'm loving Winnie more.
She's ridiculous, though.
She's so
Pretty
sweet.
sure she chewed up a chopstick today. Did someone have soup for lunch?
Oh,
Because there was chopstick bits all over the house.
her and Sunny each had a chopstick.
Why do you know this?
I don't know this.
Okay, but that's spoken like someone that gave dogs chopsticks.
I didn't give dogs plural chopsticks. I gave a dog two chopsticks,
Like,
and she had them rat-a-tat-tatting in her mouth. It was so cute. And then she dropped one.
yeah.
My gave the other one. The other one.
Why?
I don't know. Chew on them.
No, we have hundreds of chew toys laying around, not chopsticks. You're taking her to the vet for that one.
Is that bad? They chew wood all the time.
Oh my God, let's go to the top. Well, this is getting out of control. I don't
Okay,
have time for this.
wait. Okay. See, I was trying to jump right into it. Were you told there was a Santa? Did you grow up believing there was a Santa?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you
Oh,
remember
nah.
like when?
22, I think I stopped believing.
Okay. Did your parents have to sit you down and have a conversation about it?
No, I mean, I do remember I figured it out, but you got to remember I had older cousins,
Hmm.
and those guys love ruining life for little cousins. So I knew pretty
Is
early
that how
on.
you found out?
Yeah, I knew pretty early on he wasn't real.
Because I can't remember. I assume that I believed in. I do. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I have no idea when I didn't believe, and I definitely can never remember actually having a conversation about it.
Yeah, no, I was never sat down and told. I found out through cousins or through TV or some external input is where I figured it out. And I don't remember it being a catastrophic thing. Like
No.
it didn't shake me to my core that someone had lied to me about it. Because at the end of the day, the outcome was the same. I got free stuff. Like I got toys.
Speaking of lying, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Maya just figured out, or she kind of is questioning if we ever changed Fishy out.
Yeah, what was that? I got that text a couple. I just didn't respond to that text.
Because I can't remember who we were with, but she said something like, it's amazing. I had a fish because we were talking about length of animals or something. Oh, because how she gave away her gerbil or her hamster because she didn't want to see it die. And so she gave it to her cousin so he could deal with it. And so somebody was like, yeah, so just talking. She's like, but I had the most amazing fish. It was like 10 years old before it decided to jump into the reservoir.
Oh, God.
And someone's like, are you sure your parents didn't change them out? And Maya was like, no. And then she looked at me, did you guys change Fishy out? I'm like, I never changed Fishy out. I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, did dad? Yeah.
And did you defend? No, no, let's not move on. What was your
No,
response to
I said,
that?
I don't know. I didn't.
Bro, what kind of wingman are you?
I
That's an
said,
immediate no. Dad never did that. And then you text me like a wingman and be like, hey, heads up.
so
She's
did you,
asking
so did
questions.
she ask you?
Yes, immediately I got a text. I'm like, oh God, what are they talking about?
What did you say?
I didn't respond.
So then she brought it up. I can't believe you guys didn't tell me. Oh, Fishy. Anyway, so the question is, should we tell the truth about Santa and how do we handle it if they start questioning? I remember my aunt flat out never told her children there was such thing as Santa. She's like, I'm never lying to my
But
children.
it's not. So here's the thing, right? This is where this generation, our generation, has got it messed up. They go overboard on the commercialization of Christmas and like all this stuff, but then it's not about that, right? It's not about a lie. It's not about like you're literally creating magic for your kid. You're triggering a part of your kid's childhood that will positively impact them forever. And when you get to a point where it's time for them to move on or they're starting to question it, you can make that equally as magical. You don't have to be a, hey, we lied to you all these years. There's no such thing as Santa Claus. It's, hey, and I think we might have talked about this before. And I wish we had done more of this because we didn't really structure it like this. The kids kind of just rolled off on Santa and we just kept going. But I've heard people that are like, they structure the conversation around what Santa means and how they're caretakers of what Santa is. And now that you've figured it out, you get to be part of that.
We did that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh,
We,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But that's to me the more important
Yeah.
conversation to have around. It's not about black and white. It's not about lying to them. You're creating a fantasy that fosters imagination, creativity, selflessness, all these positive attributes that, yeah, if you're like, yeah, sorry, we lied to you, all that stops, right? But if you transition to I'm going to bring you into the fold now because it's so much more exciting to be one of the people that builds this and helps people. They're going to be equally as excited about that, right? And then they'll see the magic of like, and I don't throw magic around because I think it's overly used, but that's ultimately what it is. You're bringing them into a made up positive experience that they can then use to make other people's days, lives, whatever better. But yeah, if you're just a black and white, I'm Santa Claus, I'm Santa Claus, I'm not Santa Claus. Well, yeah, like what's the fun in that? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't that
I did love the magic, like that those videos where and even phone
yes.
calls, Santa would
Yeah.
call. And we actually had a live Santa in our town that we lived in. He
Mhm.
every Christmas Eve he walked around with
Kids loved it.
so good. So like there is that magic in there. And there is research. They've actually researched this that it does not harm kids. It
No,
doesn't create mistrust. It doesn't, create anything
you being
developmentally or
weird about it as a
relationally.
parent makes all the mistrust happen,
Yeah.
but that's your own stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, they say usually kids between 6 to 8 is when they start transitioning out of the belief, but there's nothing bad. They don't have any bad feelings about it. They usually have some positive things. It's usually when we're dismissive or deceptive,
Yeah.
right? That's when it causes problems. So, I mean, we can follow their lead if they ask questions. Well, what do you think, right?
Mhm.
Put it back on them. Ask them those open-ended questions can be really helpful. You definitely don't want to be deceptive. But you're right. Like one of the things that they talk about really is the story, what Santa represents, that generosity, that
Yeah.
kindness. And I remember you doing that with Maya when she really came and was like, hey, you guys, like I know Isabel, our elf on the shelf, is not real. And I know Santa. And you did have that
Mhm.
conversation. And how can we still make it magical for you and your sister? Right. And so she got in on all of that kind of magic piece. And we still have that element of like, we still have presents from Santa
Mhm.
and, like
Fun.
it's
There's
fun.
a fun component of it. And again, if you take it literally that a man flies around the world and drops off presents and then you're disappointed it doesn't happen, okay. But it's not about that. That's all part of a lore, right? That's all part of a story. That's the point of it. Point of all of it is regardless of denomination, regardless of beliefs, the point of the holiday season, the Christmas season, is togetherness,
Yeah.
right? It's generosity, togetherness, shared like common experiences for that are positive. And that's what your focus should be on, right? So yeah, having a present from Santa, everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
But for that one person in the room that's a little person that doesn't know, like they're still young enough, that's amazing, right?
Hmm.
And they get to be a part of giving that to you. Let them have it,
Yeah.
right? And keep doing it. Like, yeah, I think it's more important, and we've talked about this on other shows and in previous years. It's about creating moments, right? And that's a pivotal moment if you treat it properly. And it's important that people remain engaged in the reasons why you do it.
Yeah. The kindness and generosity. I mean, our kids love and remember giving. Like when we go to I know I've been talking a lot about the firemen and the fire hall, but they love that
Hmm.
going there and seeing their like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And that experience, they talk about that and remember that more than any other Christmas. And like, I just think, yeah, it's no one man. I was just that Maya and I watched Home Alone 2, where he's in New York, and he helps the toy store guy save the money for the children at the hospital. So Kevin had an act of kindness, and then the toy guy was so grateful. He went and, sent the whole family all these presents. And so he essentially was Santa,
Yeah.
right? So it's not one man, it's all of those. How can we all sort of portray that? I think that that's really important. So, yeah, that's really sort of the big things.
Did I nail it?
I think you nailed it.
I'm getting better at this.
Yeah.
Like by the time I'm a grandfather, I'm gonna be just cruising. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna forget everything and I'll just be a pain in the butt, but it'll be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, we just want to make sure we're like fuel that curiosity, but it's not about the accuracy. Just
No.
are we responding honestly and warm
Yeah.
and like, maintaining those important points.
Yeah. And just again, it's about including them, right? By including them in the story of Santa Claus when
And
they
now
leave
you're
it,
old enough to be part
yes,
of that
now you
story.
get to be included in the magic of creating that for someone else or maintaining that for the family or however you want to frame it. It's all part of it. And it's not massive acts of generosity or kindness. It's smaller events or moments that foster that entire thing. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, apparently someone's at our door.
Probably Santa.
So maybe,
Nailed it again.
maybe, awesome. We'll end it there.
We will. Thanks to the punctuation mark that is our dogs, if
Yes.
you can hear them.
Good day.
Good day.